Everybody, thank you for rocking with me. This is part two of the interview that I did with young Smurf. This interview took place, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days before his one SK battle against Lady J on the ladies and gents card, RBE card in Atlanta. Um, Forgive, at one point, I want to say around the 3 4 minute mark, you're gonna hear a difference in audio, and the reason is because the SD card on the first device ended up being full. I had to run mid interview, literally run downstairs and all that to go get another device and try to finish the interview. I didn't want to have to waste his time by putting the whole thing on pause to have to call him another day and get it done. So we got it done the best that we could. I put out the first part immediately because that was on the device where there was no problem, and that was more the promotion for the battle. This part wasn't so much about the promotion, and of course I had to try to fix the audio up from two different devices because the sounds was different. Not to mention, real life kicks your ass. You don't always have time to get everything done, but we got the important part out before it was supposed to. Anyway, make sure you check out his music. Also, the link to his music is in the description. He has more music coming out, as you'll hear him say in this interview. In January, his next album will be out. So check out the music that's there, and make sure that you support these battle rappers beyond just battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Check out the music. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But give it a shot. You know, go check it out. All right, salute to everybody. Thank you for rocking me. Subscribe, and hit all notifications. Subscribe right now. Subscribe. I just want you to get the credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah, I battled Mr. Mills, I battled Moon, I battled Gwitty, Chef Trez, Young Cannon, and then the rest of the big names dropped out. Like Twork took my motherfucking deposit and backed down on me. Prep got sick, so we couldn't battle, but he sent me back the money. Oops backed out and had to make up some shit with E&J, so that battle didn't happen. And that's it. And then we are in the talks of me versus Goods right now coming up. So
okay. In terms of the whole New Jerzey Twork thing, are you able to speak on that or no?
Hell yeah, I speak on it. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Like I don't have blogs about this a lot already.
I heard you say something to the effect, I think in the face off, that you own the league or you co-own the league.
Correct. Yep. Bar for bar. So what happened was I started Bar for Bar in my city. It was a Bar for Bar feast. And once I moved to Atlanta and had to do a whole bunch of shit with my music and acting, I kind of fell back off of being a league owner. My league merged into the other Bar for Bar in Cleveland. And we basically made it like a Bar for Bar Ohio. So, I still got parts. I still throw my own events. I'm more of a, I've always considered myself like a leader. You know what I'm saying? I am my own league. I throw my own events for Bar. I got cool with Gully and Gannett. They let me throw events under their name. I'm cool with Mercy and Peso. I threw events under their name, the track. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman.
Salute to the track too. That. Salute to those of my peoples, man.
Salute to them. You know what I'm saying? And they know that they don't just let anybody use their name. You know what I'm saying? So all the state of emergency after the first one, I did every one. The state of emergency 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are my events. I put all that together. So it's like they fuck with me. Defend the land is going to be a GZ series for Ohio. Gully fuck with me to let me do that. So people got to understand it's more than just rap with me. I'm a businessman, and other league owners see that.
What happened? You personally put up the money and booked?
Personally, everything, money and all that. I don't play. I brought down. So I'm all about my state. So what I did was I went and had my 2 GZs. I got cool with Gully. I said, listen, it's talent in my city. Let me pay for y'all to come down and host the event. And they're like, all right, cool. So I paid for Gannett and Gully to come to Ohio. Everybody like, why aren't you battling on the card? It has nothing to do with me. I'm already cool with them. I got 2 GZs and I'm good.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question though. I don't mean to cut you off, but is that the first event that you talking about? Is that the one that you did with the trap, and whether you want to talk about it or not, or see it that way? Is that the one where it was alleged that URL blocked the JC battle
Yeah,
and another?
yeah. It definitely ain't no alleged. It happened.
No, I know it
seen the
happened. I was
conversation.
trying to. I didn't want
Yeah.
to put you in a bad space by
Oh
saying.
yeah, man. Listen, man. I speak freely. You know what I'm saying? I speak freely. But yeah, that's the event.
I've been one of the people who's spoken out about some of the stuff that's been going on with dude. I think he's a hell of a talented dude. Boy,
He's very talented.
the stuff that he's been doing with the whole deposits and everything is not cool. So if you can just get into the situation of
Yeah, man. So like, just to make it clear, before Twork became Twork, I was cool with him. I went to his league. You know what I'm saying? Me and my niggas in Ohio. It was Ohio versus VA. We came and battled, and we did our thing. That's the first time I met him. Then I brought him down to Ohio. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. When he made it to URL, I was a fan. I'm like, hey, he wasn't that fire back there. I don't know what he done did. Motherfuckers with Super Saiyan fire. I'm a fan of his work. The motherfucker can rap. He can perform. He's different. But when it comes to business, you let all the shady shit that you do overcloud who you are as an artist. So I'm like, you know what? You owe me a battle. Let's get it. He's like, all right, let's go. So we set it up, and he was supposed to come to my league. And he, man, it been so long. I don't want to lie, but it was basically like, oh, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I got this going on. Whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. So he rebooked it on his league. So I'm like, all right, cool. Because he said, you know what I'm saying?
what league is that?
B.R.O said, you said what?
What league was that?
Oh, fuck. I can't.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
But he said URL said he can't do any OT battles. He only can do URL and home battles. I said, all right, cool. So we made event flyers out and everything. And then like the day before, he said he couldn't do it. So I said, all right, man, you know what? Just send me back my bread. You know what I'm saying? He like, all right, I'll send it. Never sent it. Weeks go by, I'm hitting him up. He getting mad. Like, bro, you blowing me up more than a female. Well, I ain't trying to be rude with you, my nigga. But, I mean, I ain't make you wait for your deposit. So send me back my bread. So then he gets mad and blocks me. All right, cool. So now I'm about to hit up your people. Lou Castro and all them. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to hit them up. Sean, Alpha and all them. But they like, man, we'll talk to him. And he still ain't never get with me. So I'm like, all right, bet. Time go by. They booked me for a Gates of the Garden versus Chef Trez. I know Twork gonna be there. And I told niggas, like, bro, this ain't about to be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in your city, but you gonna have to see me, bro. He walks in. Before he can even walk in, me and you outside, man, come on. He ain't no bitch. He came outside. He like, what's up? I'm like, so how we about to handle this? You know, because I'm not about to battle when you owe me money. So what we about to do? He like, man, nigga, you in my city. I said, what? And do it look like I'm scared? He like, listen, man. Either we can work something out, you know what I'm saying? I can make sure I pay you, you know what I'm saying? You just was getting on my nerves and you was talking crazy like I wasn't going to pay you. So I said, fuck you, I dubbed you. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I'm a man of my word, I'll pay you. Either I can pay you or we can go around this corner and hit. I said, I'm cool with either one. But I'd rather get my money because us fighting ain't going to give me my money back. He was like, all right, respect it. I got you. I'm going to hit you. I'm like, do you got something on you now? He like, I ain't got nothing. He like, but I got you. I'm like, all right, we shook hands. I took him as a man of his word. Then when we get inside and I battle Chef Trez, you behind me and the camera laughing, making jokes when Chef Trez like, oh, nigga, who took your money standing right here? After me, you just had a conversation as men. Now you want to laugh and make it like it's funny. So niggas in the comments like, oh, you ain't do shit to Twork because y'all don't understand what just happened. I already blew down on him. And as a man, I took his word when he said, I'm going to make sure I pay you. So now it's cool. All right. So we head back to the city, and then somebody else in Ohio tries to, they booked me as a co-main event, and then didn't tell me they booked Twork. Until the card dropped. I see Twork. I said, no. It ain't going down. It's no way that you could ever come to my state or any city inside this state and think you about. I feel like if I push Fonz to the side and no disrespect to Fonz, if I don't consider Fonz, I run Ohio. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, I put in too much work. Now, if you think you about to come here, fuck the Chef Trez battle. I will be a fool to let him come battle in my state with me on the same card that don't do nothing. So I told the league owner, I told my opponent, I'm not battling. My dude like, why not? I'm like, bruh, I'm letting you know, don't write. I'm don't write because I'm not coming here to battle. Me and my niggas coming down there to get my money, and it's not happening. He like, you know what? I respect that. Cool. Thank you for not letting me write for nothing. I said, big bet. So him, I didn't tell him to do this. He fucked it up. He go live like, listen, we from Columbus. Y'all stole Twork stole Smurf money out there in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? We all got to stick together. So Smurf said Twork can't come here, and we with it. So then the league owners came together like, if Smurf said he can't come here, he can't come here. I didn't think it was going to work out like that. Everybody was like, yeah, nigga, Smurf said he can't come, he can't come. It's a no-fly zone. Then people start doing blogs about it. They said it's a no-fly zone for Twork and doing this. I'm sitting here like, that's not how I meant for it to happen, but that's how it happened. Now, well, you're not coming here, bro.
Yeah,
and then he called my phone like, nigga, you got me fucked up, bitch ass nigga. Now you gonna have to shoot the fair one. I said, cuz I want my money. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm like, matter of fact, pay me my money and we still can hit. He was like, he's like, that's exactly what we doing, my nigga. I'm a man. Like, you ain't about to be threatening me talking about I can't come somewhere. I said, but you can't. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna pay you, but you gonna have to shoot the fair one. I said, big bag, nigga. Pay me my money and then we can fight. And we'd be cool afterwards. I'm a man, cause I came from the streets. Hey, I'm not ducking no fade, nigga. We ain't gotta shoot each other. We can hit, cause you feel like we need to hit. Give me my money. We can do both. It still ain't heard from.
Yeah, I remember when the whole situation was going on in Ohio, especially when Close Combat, that was supposed to be their second event. And just in general, a bunch of stuff got shut down because of all of that. I come from the street myself. I don't want to see the shit in battle rap, but you can't tell a man that he just got to be dead on his money. Personally, I'm going through that, and I haven't really spoke on it. Some people I've been shooting a project for the last few months behind the scenes. I'm on that same time pretty much with Newborn. You know, that's someone who took a deposit twice, was supposed to show up, never showed up. And it's the same way for you guys. Like, I personally don't want to see y'all get into it like that, but I can understand it. You know, you can't just run around taking people's money, man. It's not how it goes. And, you know, especially if I sit there and talk to you as a man afterwards, you give me your word and you do it again. Like, nah, man, I can't. You know, I really hope that you guys are able to settle it. Hope you get your money. And if you guys do need to shoot the fair one, hopefully that happens in a safe way, over and done with, and then it's over with. You know what I'm saying? But
man, listen, I'm a real nigga, man. It's like this. Even if he was to be like, bro, you know what I'm saying, I fucked up, here go your money. I'm cool with that. I ain't gotta be the nigga like, oh, no, nigga, about to beat your ass, bro. It's about principle, cuz if you wanna fight, then that's cool. You wanna fight because you in the wrong, but whatever. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's just the principle. Like, niggas be like, bro, if you see that nigga, just take off. For what? I've never been a sneak type, If I can avoid a fight, I've always been that way. If I can avoid it, then avoid it. But if you wanna take it there, we can take it there. Niggas always be like, man, Smurf only act hard because he boxed, bro. I seen boxers get their ass whooped. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't walk around, poke my chest out, motherfucker. I took L's in the boxing ring before. The fuck you think I'm Superman? But at the end of the day, I'm a man. If I can avoid a fight, I will avoid a fight. But I don't want to take it there, then we can take it there. But either if we fight or not, I still need my money. That's the only common thing here in the whole solution. Like in both equations, the common thing is my money back in my pocket. Period. Fight or no fight.
Laying off of that, but in terms of what you got going on with bar for bar and stuff with Jerzey, like what do you have, or what do you foresee going on for the next few months or into 2020?
Got you. So 2020 is probably gonna be my year. I blossom out for my Jerzey shit. Reason being is because like they're really waiting for me to have a breakout performance, and that came out of their mouth. Like they're like, listen, man, we want you to do your thing, but like out of the two battles you just had, you ain't really had a breakout performance yet. And I respect it. Like the first battle I had, I was the main event for the Jerzey, and then my opponent backed out 5 days prior. So they found me an opponent. They was like, you still want to do 3 rounds? Yeah. All right, we'll make you the co-main event. I said, all right, cool, let's do it. So the battle was cool. It was kind of one-sided though. I kind of beat dude clearly. So they was like, all right, cool. Second one happened. I go to Toronto, and it was during a festival, like a beatboxing festival. So it wasn't really a battle crowd. It was the first time you had battle. So even Gully was like, this wasn't really a battle rap crowd. You did good though, but you still ain't had a breakout. Like, we need that battle in order for me to push you. And I respect it. He's like, I can't put you on a main event or put you on a main stage, but everybody else been here for a minute, and people are like, why? What have he done? I have to be able to justify it. So I need your third battle to be crazy. So that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for me to have a crazy ass battle.
Yeah. Well, personally, I watched the Moon battle. I agree. I thought that was a clear win for you. I thought all 3 rounds was clear, even though Moon did have some dope moments in there, but it was clear that you got that.
Yeah, like that, and that's the thing. Just to clear that up, when people like, because people told me like, bro, I read the comments beforehand. I thought Moon choked or some shit. Like, ain't no way you 30 Moon, but he actually brought it. Moon brought it. It was just I was better every round. That's all it was.
Yeah, I mean, he had a few stumbles here and there, but again, that's not my concern. I was looking at it from a different way, and I just seen, I was like, yo, material wise and all that, everything overall. The only thing I thought ruined the battle was sometimes some of the crowd. That was all.
That's facts. No,
they breaking
facts.
shirts and pushing y'all into each other and shit. Like, come on, man.
Doing way too much.
Yeah, they was doing way too much, yo.
Like, lightweight was taken away from my bars. I'm like, listen, I don't want niggas to think that this is gas. This ain't no gas. This is the best prepared I've ever been. I need people to hear this. Because after Chef, I'm not getting my ass kicked like that ever again.
Yeah. And honestly, like I said in my blog before, I didn't really think that Chef Trez beat you. Yes, I didn't think it's as bad as you said, but I understand other people looking at it from a certain perspective. Personally, me and you spoke about it, and I went back and I listened to my blog, and I watched a small amount of the battle again yesterday. And I was just like, I do think you had some good stuff in there. I just think that the crowd wasn't rocking with you at certain moments for whatever reason it was. But Chef Trez, I do think won. But every time the way, I guess maybe the context of the way you say it, I'm like, damn, I did see it as a clear loss, but I didn't think you got your ass kicked like that. Now, the masses might.
I'm looking at it more of if you look at any of my other battles versus top tiers, it's never been like that. You know what I'm saying? But Chef Trez is good. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, for me to ever take a clear loss versus Chef Trez, I'm okay with that. But I let myself get out of my comfortability. You know what I'm saying? Because the crowd wasn't rocking with me. Because I started doing freestyles versus niggas in the crowd, and it's like you being a new kid in school picking on a popular kid. It doesn't work well. So it's like, while he heckling me in the crowd like they loving him because if he laughed, y'all laughing. So I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up, and that's all, and I learned from it. So now it was like, I'm not even worried about slowing down, getting my bars, like making sure they land. I just want to make sure I get through it so I can get back to Ohio. That's all it was. The whole time in my head, I'm thinking, just don't choke, get through your shit, whatever.
Young Cannon battle, first watch, I had Cannon edging it. I thought you had the first. No, excuse me. I thought he had the first. No, I said that right. Yeah, on the first watch, I gave you the first.
Round 1 clearly.
Yes. I gave you the first, gave him the second, and then the third.
I gave him round 3.
Now, my issue with the third round, because the second time that I watched it, I gave it to you. But I think that third round is the debatable. I think the first 2 rounds are clear. First round, you. Second round, YK. Third round, what I was trying to figure out was, did you guys have a time limit you agreed to?
I think it was, we ain't never agreed to shit, but the trap just had like, hey, you know what I'm saying, 3 minutes, and I think his was shorter or something.
Yes. So that's the issue I have from this standpoint. I felt in that third round, he had a shorter round, you rapped longer, and this is both times that I watched it, I came to that. I'm like, damn, he was hitting harder in that third round, but then I'm like, you had way more material, and I wasn't sure if it was something that it was a time limit thing or he only just rapped. You understand?
Yeah, so that was all on him. He didn't take advantage of all of his time.
Yeah.
And I think it was because he had a battle to get ready for. I think he was battling Big Cannon. I'm not for sure what battle it was, but most people. That's why I said the battle was debatable. I said either me or debatable. I'm okay with that because most people called it. Me round 1 was clear.
Yeah.
They said they gave him round 3, and round 2 was up for grabs.
Oh yeah.
And I agree with that. As long, but even still, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm fans of these people that I'm choosing to battle. So if a person say I got to round off on Kenan, oh fuck, that's a win for me. Kenan's fire.
I see what you're saying, but again, I don't want you downplaying that because I think it was a very good battle. I think the both of you did your thing. Then what I'm saying, when you speak, I respect the humbleness. But I don't want you to necessarily say it in this way because it comes off a whole different way. You know what I mean? I'm not saying for you to be super cocky, but at the same time, I want you to be confident. No, it's not like you got your ass whipped around here. You know what I mean? Like,
it's funny you say that because I have one big cousin out in California that speaks just like you, and he always be like, "Listen, man, I don't want you to be out here cocky." He's like, "But you don't give yourself enough credit." He's like, "The work you put in." He's like, "You be in here banging with these motherfuckers. Start acting like it." And he like, that humble shit don't fit well on you. Like, it's lightweight, weak, stop doing that. And I be trying to see his point, but it's just me, man. Like, because then, I don't care. If I was to flip it, then Council would say, oh, you cocky. It's like, I can't make everybody happy.
But there is a way, though. There is a way. There is a way. When you even listen back to this interview, you're going to hear the way. And the way is not to be cocky, is just not to make it sound like you got stomped out.
Gotcha.
You know, when I'm listening to you, you know, when you're just talking about the YK battle, I'm like, I watched the battle, fam. I watched it twice. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, don't speak on it like if, you know, you were just happy to survive that shit. Like, no, if someone say that's a debatable battle, it's a debatable in a positive way.
Facts.
Especially for someone like myself, where if the shit was bad, I wasn't watching it a second time.
Facts. The battle's great. That's a great fucking battle.
See,
he brought it.
No, he definitely brought it. You brought it too. And like I said, I thought he had a good first round. I said, okay, here we go. And then I seen you go, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Just like even in the Moon battle and stuff like that. Like, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing the way that you're performing the bars and stuff. And I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. It just comes right full circle back to November 9th. November 9th on that RBE stage, you know, ladies and gents card. Again, you're not, and this is, I mean, absolutely no disrespect to nobody, but this isn't your Ohio card. This isn't your Toronto card. This is where you got world-class fighters on this card.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And just for any and everybody, whether you're a main event or not, you know, when you show up, yes, you're showing up to battle your opponent, but it's bigger than that. You're on a big league card, you know? So, take from that what you made, you know, but it's less about being too cocky or too humble. It's just not making yourself seem like you got your ass whipped when you didn't. Because if you're talking like you got your ass whipped, then I'm going to start believing you. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean be delusional. I respect that you feel you took the L to Chef Trez, what you did. But you making it seem like, you know, you got Achilles versus Hector. Like, if he dragged your body around, well, then I'm going to start believing that he dragged your body around, man.
I learned from it, though. I ain't going to lie. The Chef Trez battle, I definitely did learn from it. Because before Chef Trez, I wasn't losing, though. Like, I'm 20-plus battles in, not losing. So, it's like, after Chef Trez, it was like, okay, time to get back into the drawing board. Everybody was so happy to talk about my first L. Time to get back to the drawing board. Now I got Mills next. What's up? Even Mills said it. He said, yo, watching your Chef Trez battle and watching what you just did with me, he said that wasn't what I expected. I said, I appreciate that. Now YK, you gotta see me. Now Moon, you gotta see me. Like, now I know what I ain't gonna say I got the formula, but I know how to prepare differently, because when niggas say it's levels, they mean that shit. It's levels.
Yeah.
Like, there's levels when you battle with certain people.
In general now, you're going to send me the links. We're going to put the links to the music in the description. You're working on a project right now, correct?
Yes, I got my album that I'm working on. It's almost done. All my artists are getting ready to drop for the first quarter for the industry in January. Trying to get this third battle for my Jerzey to go. I was supposed to be battling Goods for my third battle in December. but that didn't work out. So I'm battling Swamp. Swamp is fire. I felt like that's a nice way to end my year.
Yeah.
And that's about it though.
And then the music is gonna drop when? January?
January, yeah. I've always worked in quarters. I know the industry. You know what I'm saying? I've been around for a minute with it. I mean, I'm actually an official signed artist. So whenever you look at my music on Pandora or anything like that, you'll see it's under Empire. So it's like with the music, I know you have to drop at certain times, and all new artists, all new music is supposed to drop in the first quarter, which is January, February, March. So that's what I'm waiting for right now.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, and you already know anytime there's anything I can help promote, you know, just let me know. The links will be in the description so you can check out all the music. Battle coming up with Swamp, and hopefully 2020 we'll see you in the ring with goods. Overall, though, man, I just want you to keep pushing in all the directions you are. I respect it. And, you know, I feel like something, you keep going the way you're going, something's really going to hit for you, man, and I'm really hoping that happens.
Let me ask you a question before we go.
Yeah.
With you doing, because when people search my name, they immediately go to the Chef Trez battle, and that's what they expect. With you watching more than just that battle, what Smurf do you want to see on the 9th?
Well, for me, I would want to, because I was watching your more recent one too, but I didn't get through all of it. So I watched that battle. It was okay. I was in the second round by that, but I'm looking at these battles, and if I could get a mixture of the YK and the Moon battle, I think that's where you need to be. A mixture of that. And what I mean by that is, I felt like, especially in the YK battle, the bars was really there, the performance was there. I don't know if this is gonna sound right. I felt in the Moon battle you might have sold some of your bars a little more, which is part of the performance, but
I did.
You understand? I felt like you sold the bar a little bit more. If we could get a mixture of that.
Yo, you a good as observer, because like that's exactly what I did. I can't deny that. The Moon battle was more performance than me delivering it. Like I tell people, ain't what you say is how you say it.
Yeah.
So the Moon battle was more watch how I deliver this and watch my cadence. The YK battle, I wanted to compete with his pen. My bars was better.
If I had to absolutely pick one, I'm gonna go with the YK battle a little bit more. But like I said, personally I would like to see a mixture of the both. You know, if you're not gonna watch, and this is for any opponent, if you're not gonna watch their battle, then yes, you have to focus in on showing up, just doing what it is you do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that may be a good choice, sometimes it won't be. But as long as you get up there and give it your all, man, don't sell nobody short, especially yourself. If you can walk off later on, and of course, hindsight, we gonna look back and say, damn, I should have said this better. I should have set this up better. Of course, you're gonna do that. But if you can walk off that stage, walk out that venue, make it home, and sit back and be happy that you left it all in the ring, then that's still something to be commended, man. So that's why I say November 9th, I'm gonna be busy as hell that whole day. I may or may not be able to catch it live. I might have to catch that on demand the next day. Just I think you guys, not just talking to y'all, I'm talking about just seeing the overall big picture. I think J2 and Yoshi had me hyped to see that battle, and you and Lady J had me hyped to see that battle. And normally I'm aware of most of 1SK battle rappers, but it's not too often I've been excited about it. This is that. So, I'm one way or another, I can't wait for that. Everybody look out for that. Let everybody know your social media, man, before I let you go.
Yeah, man, check me out as far as battle rap stuff. You can check me out, Young Smurf, YouTube, Facebook, IG, my music, type in Elijah Lamar, everywhere from Pandora to Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. So check me out, and salute to my man right here, Legends, about to go down. I'm a knife. I'm about to put a dead bitch in the ground. Let's get it.
All right, Conrad. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna holler at you soon, man.
No, thanks for having me, man. You take care.
You got it. All right.